live. Okay, what is it, 9:21? 9:21, huh? So our objective is basically solving inequality equations. Inequalities. Inequalities. Something's bigger than the other, right? It's not equal. It's not equal. Something's bigger than the other, okay, right? That's where you get inequalities. So when we look at these, we're really looking for, equations that have these symbols in them, right? Greater than, less than, greater than or equal to, and less than or equal to, okay? So, because there's lots of answers, that's why the number line is so helpful, because you can see, because there's going to be an infinite amount of answers. So on number one, I'm just going to solve it. So don't let this bother you. Think of this for right now as like an equal sign. So the same thing, you've got this division, you've got this two sides of the equation. Same thing. So here's my x variable. Let's just go and get rid of the 4. So how are we going to get rid of the 4? Minus 4, minus 4. So you're going to get an x is greater than or equal to negative 6. That's it. Now, on a number line, I like the idea of a number line because it gives us an idea. Because there's lots of numbers, lots of answers. In fact, Artie, give me an answer. Give me one number that'll work.
5.
Sure, 5 works. Let's see. Elsa, give me another number that'll work. What's greater than negative 6? Negative 5 will work, right? Mars, give me another number that will work.
7.
7, right? Tava, give me something ridiculous. Come on, Tava, give me what did you say last time? Like 1 billion or something like that?
It was 5 billion.
5 billion, yeah. So, all I need is, on my number line, is a cup. I need a reference. Don't put the 0 in there. I don't need all the other numbers in there. If it's greater than or equal to, it's a solid dot. And let's go to 5 billion, huh, Tava? That's why I make my arrow nice and dark. So I'm going all the way to 5 billion, solid dot. Okay, thumbs up. Pretty simple. Okay, number 2. Before I do anything, I need to do a little bit of tidying up. I can actually tidy that. I call it tidying up. I'm not solving. I'm just simplifying. What is 3 minus 7? It's a negative 4. So I got a negative 4 plus x greater than 12. And then I'll get rid of the negative 4 plus 4 plus 4. And I get an x is greater than 16, right? All right. So I need a reference. 0. 16, right? Wyatt, give me a number greater than 16.
17.
Okay, good. Diego, give me a number bigger than 16.
22.
Sure, yeah, okay. Simon, give me a ridiculous number.
3,008,551.5.
Awesome, and it's going to be on there because it's going to be a solid line, right? So everything. So open circle because it does not equal. And let's go to whatever Simon said, okay? That's why I'm going to have the dark arrow because we're going to head towards Simon's and then to infinity and beyond, right?
Yep.
There you go, all right? Pretty simple. Number 3, it's the same thing. Before we do anything, let's just tidy it up. I know that if I have a double negative, subtracting negatives like plus. So I'm going to rewrite this as a y plus 2, less than 10, right? And we're going to do the same thing. This is an easy lesson. You guys agree? Super easy today. Minus 2, minus 2. Y is less than 8. Okay, good. Goody, give me a number less than 8.
4.
Good. Okay. Let's see. Jay, give me a ridiculous number less than 8.
7.9 work?
Actually, that would work because that's why we do the solid line. So 0, 8, and 7.9 is there. So when I write I like that 7.9 because it's a little deceptive the way I did my open circle because you can say 7.9 is right in there. But I can't make the open circle. Technically, the open circle, you ready? It's going to freak you out. The open circle is this wide in a sense. But you can't draw it this wide. You can't Because 7.9 is correct, isn't it? 7.99 would work, wouldn't it? 7.99999 would work, right? So how small can you make that circle? You can't make it small enough because it really is that wide. Well, that's silly. We're going to make it an open circle so we can see it, right? Jay, that was a good number. Okay. All right, number 4. We're going to go plus 5 because the z is on the right-hand side. I got to get z by itself. Okay, so plus 5, and I get 10. Bring down the sign less than or equal to z. Now, this one's, you got to read it backwards. Always read the variable first, okay? Always, oh, that's not very good looking. Always, that's terrible handwriting. Read variable first, okay? So if you read the variable first, you'll read z is, Grace, what does that say if you read it backwards? Z is, what do you see, Grace? Z is what? It is greater than, isn't it? You got to read it backwards. So if I've got 0 and 10, okay, Grace, give me a number bigger than 10.
20.
Sure, okay, right, absolutely. Ron, give me a ridiculous number. 2 million. So if I'm going to go to 2 million, I got to go that direction, right? Big dark arrow so I can get to 2 million. Okay, awesome. Thumbs up, pretty easy. Okay, this should be a really easy lesson for say. Example 6, again, I'm going to tidy it up. What is 6x? Subtract 3 x's, x's minus x's. I'm going to get 6 of them minus 3 of them makes 3 x's. Minus 12 is greater than 0, okay? Well, 0 is a number. Don't let 0 bother you. 0 is a number like any number, okay? So I'm going to go plus 12 to get rid of my minus 12. And on the other side, I'll also do plus 12, okay? 12's gone. I've got a 3x is greater than 0. Now what? Yes, Ron? Divide by 3, divide by 3. X is greater than 0. Okay. Now, I need some kind of a reference. I need any other number on my number line. Always need 2 numbers. I don't care what number you give me. I just need some number on the number line. Yeah, Elsa?
Why did you put 0? You added 12, so shouldn't it be 12?
Oh my goodness gracious. Because I made a mistake. Thanks, Elsa. I don't know why I put that. How about 4? Elsa. Looks like Mr. Davies made a mistake, huh? That's the first one of the week. Hopefully it's not going to be a long week, huh? Thanks, Elsa. That's my mistake. Okay, 4. Well, 0, 4. Here we go. And greater than, open circle. No equal sign, right? Open circle. And greater than 4. There we go. Awesome. Okay, example 6. Oh, what a mess. When I say what a mess, I've got some tidying up to do. I need to tidy that up and tidy that up, right? So what a mess. So 12 minus 4 is 8, right? Everybody agree with that? 12 minus 4 is 8. Greater than or equal to, and then a negative 7x and a positive 8x is a 1x. Now 1x and x are the same thing. Everybody agree with that? So here's my x. Let's get rid of what numbers are around it. Minus 12. And over to the other side, minus 12, right? 8 minus 12 is negative 4. Greater than or equal to a 1x. Now read the variable first. Read the variable first, okay? Tell you, what do you see when you read the variable? Which way? You're going to read it backwards. What's it going to say? X is what? Nice. It is less than, right? I mean, so you want numbers less than negative 4. Let's see. Carla, give me a number less than 4. Negative 4.
Negative 7.
Yeah, negative 7. Okay. Let's see. Mars, give me a ridiculous number less than. Yeah, I like that. That's a great number. Yep. There is no such word as gazillion, so don't. Yeah. Gazillion is not a number. 0.
What is the biggest number?
No such thing. Infinity is not a number. Right? So less than, right? Close circle. That's a great question. There's no such thing as the biggest number because you can always add one more, right?
What's the biggest
So you
word
can't
that we
possibly
have for
be a
the
trillionaire?
biggest number? Is the Googleplex the biggest that we can go?
Well, Googleplex is the biggest number we have a name for. Yes, and that is 10 to the 100. right? Which is big number, okay? All right. Turn the page. All right. So you have $40 to spend on groceries. You've already spent $25.50 worth of groceries. Write an equation. So I've got my money. Let's just say M for money. How about money? I've got my money. Now I've already spent 25.5, and it better be less than or equal to 40. It has to be less than or equal to 40 because I can't go over 40, right? You get to the checkout counter and you got to put things back, right? Which has happened to all of us, I'm sure, right? Solve, that should have an E anyway, so just solve. Minus 25.5. Minus 25. Okay. M is less than or equal to, let me use my calculator. What is that? Probably a 16.5, but I'll double check. 40 minus 25.5, 14.5. Glad to use a calculator. Okay, almost done. Almost done. Why is this an inequality? Mars, what do you think?
Because it's a decimal.
Okay, that's not the reason, but that's a good answer. I like that. Yes.
Is it because you could spend less than $14?
Yeah. Do you have to spend the whole 14? No, you could spend 10 if you wanted to, couldn't you?
Yeah.
Right? You could spend 6, and if mom gave you the money for groceries, you could spend a penny and leave the rest in your pocket, right? So
I have a surplus stuff, because then now your parents expect you to spend all that money.
right.
Also expect
Now,
you-
there's one other thing wrong with this answer that I'm just going to throw out here. I put one more thing here, and you don't need to know this yet. This is next chapter. What does this mean? Yes.
That the variable has to be more than zero.
Yeah, you can't have negative money, can you? Right?
Yeah.
Good. Well, not at the grocery store because they're not going to let you go in debt. But correct, you can have negative money, but not in this situation. Thank you, Simon. Good job. Okay, let me stop recording. So,